Pause everything for the Saber Roar. I'm Sam.
And I'm John. Thanks for joining us today as we take you on a tour of our crib we call FHS.
Part of our crib, called the Green Room, has gotten smaller over the past couple of years. The juniors and seniors have begun to wonder why. Well, new classes have been added. Here's Zoe with a story.
With more students than ever before at FHS, we are running out of rooms to occupy students.
For the past 3 years, we've added 3 classrooms into the green room. It's real simple. We need more space. We need more classrooms. We're at 1,437 students this year, which is record enrollment. So to kind of meet the demands of having more students in school, we need more classrooms. So 2 of the classrooms are special education classrooms. And then the other is primarily just a regular classroom.
The population at FHS is continuously growing, and the green room keeps getting smaller.
Hopefully there will be enough classroom space for our future homies.
This year there's a new co-head honcho walking around FHS with a bunch of green slips in his back pocket. Tell us more, Matt.
Mr. Cohn, the new associate principal, has moved into the office behind door number 2.
Well, originally I'm from Wauwatosa, so I'm from kind of the Milwaukee area, and really enjoyed this area and glad I could get back here. So I graduated from Cribbets High. I went to college at UW Green Bay, lived in Green Bay for a little while, and for the last 7 years I lived in Neenah, and I worked at Brilliant Public Schools. I taught social studies for the last 7 years, taught AP Psychology. Really started the AP Psych program at Brilliant. Really enjoy kind of the psychology area, the inner workings of what make people tick and how they think about things, and I just find it really interesting.
Mr. Cohn, along with his wife and 2 children, have recently moved back to the area.
We're loving Franklin so far, really love the community, really love the high school and the school system. It's been a real positive move for us to get back to the area.
All right, that's perfect. Now you watch out for this fox in the hen house.
OMG! A couple thousand pounds of food were collected last year in the school food drive. This year, the school has been collecting food once again.
This year, the food drive was started up once again. The Saber Academy placed posters throughout the schools and put boxes in everyone's resources and in the hallways for everyone to drop off their donated food.
Saber Academy has done the food drive for the last 2 years, last year and this year. It's basically for the Hunger Task Force to help needy families during the holiday season. We had over about 2,000 pounds of food that we were able to donate last year, and we're hoping to exceed that this year.
While the numbers may have been down, the good news is no food was stolen or consumed.
This year there's a freshman who's hard to ignore. We have to respect one of his news stories.
Revolution helmets have been the latest craze in football equipment for the past few years to help prevent concussions, but recently questions have been raised about if they really work.
We've had Revolution helmets for quite a while, but we got a bunch of them, bunch of new ones this summer. As far as preventative thing, concussions is the main thing you worry about, even though people still get them. Any type of head injury or head trauma, I can tell you this, those helmets are a lot better than the ones that we played with back when I played.
But even with better equipment, players are still getting hurt.
I think head injuries across the nation are way up, and the main reason is not because the helmets are worse. I think the helmets are way better, but the kids are just being diagnosed with trainers and stuff a lot more than they used to be. I mean, because the equipment's better. To me, it's more the awareness. 5-10 years ago, kids would play with a headache, and now it's kind of frowned upon.
Even though we don't know the answer to whether or not the helmets are working or if there's just more awareness, Franklin is doing everything it can to prevent head injuries.
Be careful, boys. None of us want to see you get hurt.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a roar!
The Roar program is a program that asks students to respect others and act responsibly. First, all students were asked to take a pledge by signing a poster saying that they would display the roar during and outside of school. There are 2 awards students are able to win. The first award is an uproar.
Uproars are positive behavior referrals completed by teachers recognizing students for displaying respect to others, acting responsibly. And they are recognized by having their names on the announcement, and they get a prize like a movie pass or a free cookie, something like that.
The second one is the superhero.
Superhero, we are asking students to nominate another student who displays some kind of heroic behavior like stopping bullying or interfering with harassment, safely advocating for students that are being picked on. And students that are recognized as superheroes get a superhero t-shirt, and they get a lunch.
The hope for the future is that the whole school is wearing a superhero shirt.
Well, thanks for letting me know I shouldn't be scared, Kyle. And sadly, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Sam, and thanks for stopping by.
And I'm John. Stay fresh, dog.